There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one.
All right, so we've got the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to start off with, obviously, the good. And Scottie Scheffler winning a PGA championship. The man just kind of makes winning look boring at this point. And I love that, you know, a year after Scottie Scheffler was arrested, I'm just so happy that he turned his life around. Because I know he was hard. Like, I know that was a major setback for Scottie Scheffler.
The system works.
Spending a lot of time in the cell, right? Spending a lot of time
7 minutes
in confinement.
Yeah, for real.
I you know, that will do something to a guy, right? And Scottie Scheffler, you know, after getting released from the Slammer, man, he has been awesome. The number one ranked golfer in the world. And, you know, a lot of people thought, oh, he just had a kid. You know, his son, Bennett Scheffler, he's going to be the reason why Scottie takes a dip in his playing career. Well, ever since Bennett Scheffler was born, Scottie Scheffler has won the Memorial, the Travelers, Olympic gold medal, the Tour Championship, the CJ Cup, and the PGA Championship, and also a Masters green jacket as well.
Damn. Yeah. You ever, you guys, when you watch Scheffler hit the ball, especially off the tee box, you ever watch his feet?
The slide, the feet slide.
I've slowed it down yesterday. I watched it over and over. It's the craziest thing. I'm like, how do you hit the ball? I mean, he's the best iron player on the PGA Tour. That's why he wins so much. Is his iron play is like far and above everybody else.
Solid like iron.
Yeah, exactly. Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
A lot of iron.
A lot of Red Barnes.
But it's crazy. It's just crazy. You guys just focus on his just feet and tell me, how does he hit the ball so well? It doesn't make any sense at all. But man, he's great. Great champion.
He's awesome, man. And Nike, in very timely fashion, came out with a great ad. I don't know if you saw this, but as we all know, Scottie Scheffler was arrested last year, as we talked about a couple minutes ago, and he was arrested for the dumbest thing ever. It was at the PGA Championship at Valhalla in Louisville, and he was just trying to get around an accident, and some police officer was going on a power trip that day, and decided to arrest Scottie Scheffler. And
Paul Blart.
Freaking mall cop, man. This guy that just, listen, I respect law enforcement. We all do here. But if you look at the police footage, that guy was just having an absolute power trip. And then what's so funny is the realization when he discovered Scottie Scheffler is the number one ranked golfer in the world. And you could definitely tell deep down inside, this guy knew that he messed up. Well, Scottie Scheffler, a year later, after his arrest at Quail Hollow in North Carolina, decided to troll. Came out in his opening round wearing burnt orange, which is the same color as his orange jumpsuit when he took that picture. And then after winning the PGA Championship, Nike came out with a great ad where it shows him, teeing off, hitting driver. And the caption says, "Best player in the world, guilty."
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, as soon as he won the PGA Championship. Yeah. So, Scottie Scheffler, that is my good for the weekend. You love to see it, man. Just unbelievable stuff from Scottie. And also, speaking of the PGA Championship, shout out to Siwoo Kim for getting a hole-in-one on a 252-yard hole. I think he hit 3-wood and got it in.
The guy, Noren, that he was in the playing, he was Scheffler's playing partner.
Yeah.
His missed par putt on 18 cost him $125,000.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So when you're like lamenting your own golf game and you lost $10 to your buddy playing 18, yeah, it can be much worse. I mean, he still made $290,000 where he finished, but man, that was a $125,000 putt.
How about that? My bad, Arizona Diamondbacks, man. Arizona Diamondbacks, because, they played against the god-awful Colorado Rockies last week, and they lost a game 14-12. The Arizona Diamondbacks, when they score 11 plus runs before this season, they're 233-1. This year, when they score 11 plus runs, they are 1-3.
Wow. Damn.
I mean,
One of those games has to be against the Dodgers.
I'm sure it is probably. But yeah, and it's against the Rockies of all teams. Like, you guys are supposed to scoring 12 runs, good against Colorado Rockies, but you're also not supposed to give up 14 runs.
Didn't they win 2 out of 3?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter, man. The Rockies are bad. And you gave up 14 runs to this team, which is the worst offensive team in baseball by far.
Still only gave him a +2 run differential, though.
Yeah.
Can't do it,
They
man.
beat the Rockies 1-0 last night.
Can't do it, man.
Very low scoring.
Can't do it. Well, speaking of 1-0,
Is this your ugly?
no,
Oh, okay.
when I was going to mention Paul Skeens.
I don't want to mention Paul Skeens.
Why not?
First complete game of his career, pitched, 8 innings,
8 innings,
9
3 hits.
strikeouts, 1 run, 1 walk. Pirates couldn't score a run.
They lost 1-0.
Yeah.
Paul Skeens pitched an absolute gem. 102 pitches, 71 strikes.
You know that
22
ship that ran
whiffs.
into the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah.
If it was a pirate ship, it would have been fine because they don't hit anything.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. And that is my ugly, is that pirate ship in Brooklyn, because it's the Mexican Navy. Like, and listen, I'm trying to be very sensitive here because I know, people, there were a lot of injuries on board, and so I'm trying to be sensitive here, but man, it's the Mexican Navy. You guys should know if that ship can clear the Brooklyn Bridge or not. Just so head scratching, man.
Maybe, there's definitely got to be information out there of what the clearance is for that bridge. Maybe, I don't know, we're the only country in the world that goes by feet. Everybody goes by meters. A confusion. Meters
yes.
confusion. I don't know, but you would think, you know what? It says the clearance is X, and our mast goes Y. We should probably do something, but apparently not.
Real quick, before we get to your good, bad, and ugly, Ali, someone just sent this to me regarding the whole D-backs conversation. So we talked about the crate, like they're 234-4 all time when scoring 11 runs or more. Before that loss to the Rockies, they were 151-0 all time when scoring more than 12 runs.
Well, looks like got a 1 now.
Got that one.
Yeah.
But anyways, so that's my good, bad, and the ugly from the weekend. I'll leave.
Yeah, my
Yours.
good is, I know we're upset with Arizona softball's early departure from the tournament and the regional. But if you look at, I know baseball's still going, but, just a matter of perspective. Competing for championships at the college level has never been harder across all the sports. And I think that this year, now that it's almost complete, if you look back on the year of U of A sports, I think they've done a really good job. Now, we didn't win a national championship, but, whether it's men's basketball, men's golf, women's golf, softball, we still got baseball going, volleyball, very competitive, a lot of Big 12 titles, men's tennis, getting to the Sweet 16. So I know we didn't reach the mountaintop with one of the sports and win a national championship, but to me, it's been a really good year of Arizona athletics. We got I think the lineup of coaches we have is probably, in my experience, from top to bottom, one of the best. And, we had a newcomer at women's golf, Giovanna Maimon, who won Big 12 Coach of the Year. The women's team won the Big 12. Jim Anderson had a great year with men's golf. Just that tournament, just one stroke, man. The other team got a birdie in the last hole to kick him one spot down. But overall, just very competitive, very good this year. It's been an exciting year in U of A sports. And to add on top of that, I know football was disappointing last year, but great offseason for Arizona football. A lot of hope for this year going into the season. So I'm just think it's been a great year for Arizona athletics. So I know we still got baseball to go, but that's my good. My bad is Scotty Scheffler and the PGA Championship.
What?
Really?
Yeah, wait for it. So first of all, interesting fact, all the golfers collectively on 14 and 15 were under 300 under par, like over 300 under par, 14 and 15. And then the green mile, as they call it, I believe, 16, 17, and 18, collectively over 900 over par.
Wow.
Just unbelievable, right? But here's what I'm really talking about, the bad. Why do golfers still need to sign their scorecard at the end of a tournament? Like, what's the purpose of that? Everybody knows what their score is. They know what their score is. But if you just make one mistake, you're disqualified. Like, what? Why are we still doing that? It's the stupidest thing ever. There's no reason to sign a scorecard at the end of a tournament anymore with all the cameras, with everything that's going on. It's an antiquated ritual that has absolutely no purpose anymore. So I think it's just like, well, come on, golf. Like, we don't need to do that anymore. There's no purpose for it. And in line with that, kind of my second bad is, can you give the dude just a moment with his wife and baby after that he just won the PGA championship? I mean, do you have to follow him from the course all the way, kissing his wife, holding his baby, having the conversations, hugging his family in the room to sign a scorecard? Like, just give the dude like 30 seconds without a camera to let him celebrate his win. But no, CBS has to, like, every second's got to be covered. And look at the hug. It's about hugs, tournament of hugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, man. I know you like the storyline, but
Yeah.
it's stupid as hell. Stupid as hell.
It's like, we need more cameras.
Anyway,
Come on.
Scotty Scheffler, best golfer. I mean,
Four
he's
angles
easily
on that hug.
in the world right now. And and by the way, very dad move by Scotty Scheffler. You don't have neither of you have kids. You didn't notice, but I'm going to tell you. He took Bennett into the room where he did a scorecard, and he needed 2 minutes to go over his card and make sure it was correct, so he wouldn't be disqualified because it's a stupid ass rule. But he put Bennett down on the floor, and he needed just 2 minutes. Puts his hat down, takes out his notepad with all the golf things, takes out the scorecard, gives the notepad with the pen to Bennett. That's a dad pro move. He's like, I gave my kid a couple of toys, something to like distract them while I go over my scorecard and make sure I don't get DQ'd for putting in the wrong score.
That's
so
a 200 IQ move right there.
it's a great dad move by Scotty Scheffler. Here's my ugly. A lot has been made. You guys have all seen it. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, the foul.
I got lots to say about that.
And it's not.
I'm tired of it, man.
I'm-
I'm so tired of it.
You want to just take this
No,
over?
no, go for it,
I
man.
mean, here's the thing. First of all, comparing Caitlin Clark to Angel Reese is like comparing that they have a rivalry. Is like Kobe Bryant had a rivalry with Greg Ostertag.
It's like Kobe and Raja Bell.
Yeah, not Raja Bell, even better. I mean, I don't like Angel Reese's game. I don't like the way she acts.
She's bad.
And
dude.
don't tell me it's like, well, Ali, just because she's outspoken and bombastic, maybe you have an issue with, where she comes from and who she is. No, my favorite athlete of all time is Muhammad Ali. Nobody more bombastic than that. But if you're going to be that bombastic, be good. Back it up, okay? And the amount of envy that Angel Reese has for Caitlin Clark is crazy. And now you're not as good. And you hate the fact that you're not as good. And you hate the fact that people go watch Caitlin Clark. And for you sports media, everything doesn't come down to race.
Yeah.
Okay? Angel Reese is black, Caitlin Clark is white. That has nothing to do with this whole dynamic, but when you impute it into it, it detracts away from the greatness that is Caitlin Clark and the greatness of a lot of great players in the WNBA. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And stop putting Angel Reese on a pedestal with Caitlin Clark. It's not even close.
No.
It's not even close. Caitlin Clark is a generational player, a generational figure. If they allow her to, she will uplift that sport just like Magic and Bird did in 1980 when they came in the league and the NBA was struggling. And enough of the Angel Reese, okay? Because there are dozens upon dozens of better basketball players in the WNBA than Angel Reese. And I don't want to hear about the race thing. I don't want to hear about Angel Reese. If I don't like her, I have some sort of prejudice. I don't think she's a very good basketball player.
She's not.
And I don't
She's not.
And I don't think that the way she speaks, it's like I don't think that her words back up the level of her play. And to me, I think that means you suck. So I don't like her. I don't like her as a player. I don't like her attitude. She's far more like, truculent than her game backs up.
What a word.
Yes. And I like players that talk smack. I like players that are, kind of go and say what they're going to say when they're good and their game backs it up.
How to back it up.
And so.
Oh, Angel Reese with another double-double. It's like, oh, cool. 4 of those rebounds are off her own misses.
Right.
Like, what are we doing here, dude? She's not good.
She's not good.
She's known more for her McDonald's meals and her Reese's Puff boxes and all the stuff that she does away from the court.
And good for her.
And her envy. And hey, girl, get your bag, get your money, do your thing. But to sit there and say, I don't hate Caitlin Clark. I don't know why anybody would say that. And then to sit there and call her, you crazy B word, after it was a common foul. Well, it was a hard foul. And you know what's so crazy?
Did you see what Angel Reese did to the player, how she got the rebound? 2-hand push.
Yes.
To the ground.
Yes.
Right?
And a year ago, was it Kennedy Carter who gave Caitlin Clark that hard foul?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who was off in the corner clapping and celebrating it?
Yeah.
It was Angel Reese. So when your teammate does it to Caitlin Clark, it's, yeah, good foul. Good job. But when Caitlin Clark gives you a hard foul, she's a crazy B word.
Yeah. She's eating nachos.
The hypocrisy is just unreal. And I'm so sick and tired of people coming to Angel Reese's defense. And it's like, if we're critical of her, we're racist. And I'm so just sick and tired of Angel Reese.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
I'm so tired of it.
And so my real ugly is I'm not really even aiming at Angel Reese, and that I'm not really a fan of her game, or like I said, her very truculent behavior that doesn't match her game. That's not really it. It's you people in the media that are making a storyline that doesn't exist.
What do you mean, you people?
You people. Yeah. And I'm just like, it's just not, there's no there. So stop trying to make it a thing. All right. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
Angel Reese sucks, in my opinion, because she sucks.
Yeah.
As a human being. It doesn't make me prejudiced. Okay. I mean, I love you, Justin. I say you suck all the time. Doesn't mean I'm Justin prejudiced. So,
I'm so glad we're having this conversation right now.
It just needs to be said, man. It's just like stupid. I'm tired of it. Everything doesn't need to boil down to that. And you know what really bothers me? And here's a real point I'm trying to make. I love sports. I think sports is one of the greatest things that brings us together, regardless of your gender, regardless of your race, regardless of your religion, regardless of your beliefs. People from different backgrounds coming together, working as a team, as one, and putting all that aside and finding common ground for the team's success. And when you start imputing all of this nonsense with race baiting and your prejudice, if you feel you have feelings about a person, the way they play, not about them as a person, then you detract from that. And it's like, to me, it's holy. It's holy that how sports brings us together. Not just the teams, the fans. You have fans, you might have voted, you might, vote this way, vote that way, think this, think that, have that belief, this belief. But we're all in the stands, wearing the same colors, cheering our team on. And when you people in sports start bringing this nonsense in, it really pisses me off, because you are jeopardizing something that's very important and holy to me. I believe in it, and I believe in the power of sports to bring us together. And all you want to do is find storylines to divide us, and it needs to stop. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. And if you're out there doing it, I am definitely going to fight back against you, because you, my friend, are the problem. You are not the solution. The solution is let the athletes play. Let us judge them on their play. And let's let sports bring us together. Do not try to use it to divide us, because to me, that is a crime. That is a crime if we do that in our society. And it really bothers me. So yeah, Angel Reese aside, I don't think she's that good, blah, blah, blah. Don't detract from what is the most beautiful thing about sports, that it brings us together.
Amen.
Amen. I love how Caitlin Clark is so unbothered by this. She's like, I'm just out here playing basketball. That's all I'm doing.
She's eating nachos in her head, man. And anyway, Caitlin Clark's awesome. Triple-double.
I don't hate Caitlin. Why would anybody think that I hate Caitlin? Well, the last 2-3 years of this, it seems like you do hate Caitlin, Angel. Seems like you do.
Well, I mean, she hit a 3-pointer, and Angel Reese is on the bench. You can see her eyes just like, oh my, she hates that Caitlin Clark is that good. Okay, fine. Be better.
All right.
Practice. Stop fashioning things and being in commercials. Get in the court and get in the gym. Do the work. Get better.